Yo, what's up people, it's your boy P, also known as Captain P67. We're back here today for some more Throne and Liberty content for you. So what I've been doing with this game is covering all the items and doing epic item breakdowns and overviews. So today we are going to be covering the Karnix Netherbow. Now on my previous video I did cover the other bow which I was using at the time, which is Longbow of the World Tree. We did level that to 9 and you can see the stats are very similar, even the traits as well. So if you want to check that weapon out, it's definitely a great alternative if you want to use that. But as it's more for endgame and DPS and damage, we've gone for the Karnix because the strength is 11 off base with the crit hit chance. The other one had more wisdom and health regen, which is, I explained why I used at the time. But you can't really beat that extra bit of damage. So with this alone, I'm on 61 strength, 40 dexterity, 20 wisdom and 22 perception. But there's a couple of key things why this is so good. So first of all, the Karnix Netherbow, good base damage number 1. So it goes to 56,219. In comparison, it's a lot higher than this one in general, so you get more DPS out of it, even base. You also get a nice attack speed and range on it, which is 16 meters. However, the super bonus part about it is the Karnix Eye. So with this you get range 9% up for the user and their party members within 16 meters. So not only do you get a buff, but you can buff your team. And in comparison of testing the two, it's definitely a lot difference of the range. You can do a lot more damage from further range out, so you can be a bit more safe. We'll be working obviously for the longbow use and range use, so some of the crossbows too. But in regards to range, it's definitely beneficial. It makes a big difference, especially when you're fighting like higher bosses. And I've done all the tier 2 dungeon bosses already as well, so it definitely comes in handy for those when you want to get a bit of range. But yeah, Karnix Eye is definitely godly. Now on the implicits and the extras, you got strength 11, which I've already mentioned, which is insane. So this is max roll at level 9. The critical hit chance is amazing, 174. Now traits wise, I've gone for heavy attack chance, max health and health regen. But if you do want to know exactly what you can have on it, or what traits you can have in general, just go over here and pow, and then you click this icon here, pow. So overall stats, we can have hit chance, critical hit chance, heavy attack chance, undead bonus, max health and health regen. Now like I said, for me, I went for max health, which increases my whole build. Health regen is godly with my build since we're on 16,000 HP and can heal ourselves, and our solo run most dungeons and everything in general. And then obviously we've gone for the heavy attack chance of those double crits. I don't need critical hits since I've got such high critical hit, and I've already got very high hit chance as well, so I don't need that. But just pick and choose what works best for you in your build in general, and that's the best way to do it. And in regards to the rest of the information for it, there are a couple of ways to get it. Now, as you all know, you could probably go auction house, and if you're not sure how this works, I've already done a YouTube guide for this, so you can check that out. I've made almost 4,000 Lucian off it as well. We made a few hundred today alone. But you can buy the bow from there. That's one option. Another option as well is the Death's Abyss, which is Karnix dungeon itself. You could just run this. You get 3 chances of these daily. And this is what you're looking for right here. I believe it is a 4% drop chance, so you could probably get it from there. I got a few drops of it myself on stream live, so I don't think it's too difficult. As long as you just keep running them, you're going to get a better chance of getting it. But that's another way to get it, and a free way to get it. Now, another option you might want to get, which I've already mentioned, the lithograph and auction house, or the auction house. But this is another way as well. So if you go over to here, which is the weapon crafting, you go to the bows, Karnix bow. Now, you could do it this way, which is precious polished crystal, you need 12. Precious magic powder, which is 10, precious mist wood, which is 10, and you need dimensional essence salvation too. Now these can be kind of costly, if I can bring up the requirements for them, but not difficult to get, and they're guaranteed. So to get one, you need 10 of each dungeon points shards, and you're going to need 2, so you're going to need 20 of each. So like I said, it's not that difficult to get, as in if you just run them, you're guaranteed the shards anyway. And you just make sure you run them every day, and then over a week or two, you might have enough, especially with your battle pass or the free battle pass. You can get the shards from there as well, and that's the other way of crafting it as well. But that's it, folks. That is the weapon itself. Now what I'll do is I'll quickly show you what it's capable of. So we'll go over to maybe the crypt. I normally go over there. Just kill a few minions and you can see exactly what it's like, and I will show you the range as well, which is awesome. So we'll just go over here. But that's a Karnix bow, and I definitely recommend it. I did praise the other one first because I did have it and I did level it up and it was perfect what I needed at the time. But since we've upgraded the whole build and got more gear, long term you do want to maybe go for this, more for the damage and DPS. So I'm going to try and get some range on this. These actually go further as well. So one dead already, and you can use other bow skills in general, but the range seems to like cover it all, like I mentioned already. So it's just really phenomenal. So if you feel like whatever bow you're using would be good with a bit of range, maybe just switch it to the Karnix and see what you think of that. Well, me absolutely, I definitely recommend it. Any longbow users, if you haven't already got the Tevent's bow, the new one, that's godly obviously. But as overall staple goes, this literally has everything you're going to need. Range, extra strength, the crit chance as well, and obviously the traits are just godly as well, so that's another thing you might want to look out for. Alright, we just actually got some gloves, getting super lucky, but yeah, that is the bow then folks, and the Karnix. We'll just do a quick recap and then I'll go over the last bits and then we are good, and that's everything covered then. Is there one more maybe we could shoot up? Yeah, normally one here. So again, I'll show you the range. It's around here roughly, but very good range for sure. Right, perfect. So let's just do a quick recap, and that's everything covered. And I'll be covering the rest of the epic items since I got so many, as well as armor pieces as well. So at the moment, I've got all these to go over as well. We just got the new Kraken purple epic rod. We got some of these other weapons we can cover as well. These gloves, items, and I'll do another build video for these as well. But yeah, folks, just to recap anyway, like I was saying, with the Karnix Netherbow, we've gone over the base stats, we've gone over the implicits, I've gone over the traits, I've gone where to get it, how to farm it, and I've given you a full showcase. And the overview in general, definitely recommend it. Any longbow user out there, definitely get it, definitely try it out, see what you think. But I can 100% recommend it as a longbow user and as my main weapon, apart from my greatsword. But there you go, folks, that is another item covered for you on the game. So if there's any other items you want me to cover, which I haven't covered already, just post in the comments below. If you want me to cover any specific items, as long as I can get hold of them, I'd like to showcase them properly. But even if I can't, I don't mind giving my knowledge and understanding of them items in the game as well. So on the Twitch side of things, you can follow the channel, you can join the live stream. I stream every day, carrying people, helping people. And on the YouTube side of things, you can like the video, comment to the video, subscribe as well. But apart from that, wherever you are, thanks for the time. Have a good morning, have a good night, have a good evening. I will catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace out.